Hello and welcome to the next episode of Minecraft vlog, and I'm here again in our kinda nether farm, where I am farming this with this sword, which I've just got and enchanted. Well, I've not got it recently, but enchanted it recently because I returned from my travel to Ender farm, where I taken to my 15 books with appropriate amount of lapis, and yeah, some of those enchantments were quite good, so I have this thing, which is, I called it Bane of Undead because it's might, for fighting withers and wither skeletons. And for one more wither fight, I actually have got much nicer idea than the last time, because I'm planning the spawning of wither inside an obsidian box, so yeah, it will be not able to get out, because I don't think wither can blast through obsidian, and it will be much easier to me to obtain one more nether star to create one more beacon. And yeah, let's try to get at least one, maybe wither skeleton skull, if there are any, and I probably should switch to the sword as to the main one, so I won't kill the wither with simple sword that has no looting 3 enchantment. And let's take a look. It's quite dark here. Let's see if it's actually appropriate. Yeah, darkness. It's bright. And maybe get something else. I don't need their rods, I just need something something like a good skull. Here, but I can't reach him from this point, so I have to take a little bit turn around. So. I think he'll jump here if I let him, just to be sure that I won't fall in this ocean of lava. And yeah, first wither skeleton and first wither skull. I think it's quite good for this episode, and I think maybe I have one more skull in my base, in ender chest, so one more skull, and maybe I will able to try this idea of getting wither into the obsidian box, with little 1 by 1 block wide space. So let's turn around and get back to the spawn, because my tunnel actually is already completed. So the last segment of the polar line is done, and now you can able just in a few minutes, not in an hour, and not even in a half an hour, you is able to get from my mountain manor in the spawn area to my other kind of tower or little house in northwestern polar lands. Oh, well, polar, because Polar Ventures is also living there. In just maybe it's like 3:30 to get through the nether, and maybe 1 or 2 minutes for each microline. One microline to get from me to spawn, and other microline to get from my polar tower to Polar Ventures' skyscraper. And let it lag. Maybe And now I'm able to show you this other station, which you haven't seen already. And yeah, it's quite simple and open, so it's not just stone construction. Well, it is stone construction, but it's not bulky, not giant, and very, very open. I like how it looks, even though it placed on this edge, and it's just enough space to fit it right into it, so it's not overhanging above this little road or path. And I don't need this rotten flesh, so yeah, as you see, this is quite nice. I actually once again built it in creative mode just to test how it will look, what materials I should use, and can I fit it actually here. And this is simple design, simple mechanical this stuff, but I have more fancier kind of booster, starting booster on the other end, and the tunnel is decorated, but actually it's just this short kind of cut that is going into the mountain, and then it is just simple, kind of undecorated, totally just cut it through the mountains pieces, as you can see, just placed on top of simple stone bricks, so no one will crush it accidentally, build on something under this piece of rock. So let us take a ride to the other side, and maybe you'll see the other station with a new kind of new mechanism. And we are here, as you can see. Still I have here my working place, and let's deconstruct it because it's already done. As you can see, push the button and the block will pop up. Actually it will pop up with quite a delay. Well, it's a little small delay, but still that's because that mechanism is very compact, and this is because I don't have much place here. Actually, already here I have grass, and I want to keep this grass just so this kind of bullet-shaped or pipe-shaped station will be looking like it's just lying, just fallen into the ground, and that's why I don't need any concrete-looking basement or stuff like that. So if we deconstruct these things, you can see that it's just laid on top of polished andesite blocks. So if you are digging through this stuff, you can get an idea that something lies unnatural and complicated, and you shouldn't just dig through it. And yeah, I need actually this repeater to kind of lead the signal right into piston, because you can't simply have it like that in one line. You have to lead it into it directly. So yeah, and here we have this grass, which you can see from the other side, right somewhere here, these two blocks. And let us kill this zombie. So he will be not able to bother us. Also, I placed here these gravel blocks because it's actually quite a good looking thing together with andesite. And yeah, the road is completed, the whole path is completed. Yeah, it's a set of kinda short pieces and one nether rail that is quite big, but I think it's still good enough. And now I'm able to make projects in our polar lanes, and let us, in the end of this episode, just put these two blocks down. So yeah, here we began our story, and maybe we will proceed it in other places. Thanks for watching, thanks for likes, it is quite helpful for the channel. Maybe take time to write a comment if you have something to say, or maybe some advice to me, what you think. And yeah, thanks for watching, see you later.